Hi guys, and welcome back to Love Darts. If you're new to the channel, please like, share and subscribe if you want to see more from me. I always say that, but please. For those of you who don't know Thornton Darts, please check out his page below. I'll put it in the comments. He really is a fantastic designer. I know that he's been contributing heavily towards the Loxley designs. So guys, for today's video, Loxley, the new brand in town, have sent me a set of the Matt Edgars Gen1 Darts to review. As you can hopefully see behind me, this is the Loxley website. They've recently given an upgrade, so you can hopefully find things a lot better. It's a fantastic new brand. There's new products coming out all the time, so please go back to them, check them out, see what's coming out. You can also catch them on Twitter and other forms of social media. So here we have it, Loxley's first production darts, the Matt Edgars. These are in 21 grams. Look at them, lovely colours. I love the white, blue and pink. I've got sent some extra flights in there as well, which I think they've done with a lot of people, so it's not just me. Now I know a lot of people have mentioned the packaging not being their preferred choice. A lot of people say packaging is just packaging at the end of the day, we're only throwing a dart. I quite like the way they've done the colouring and the graphics here. I think it looks really nice. Perhaps the plastic outer is a little bit dated, looking like the unicorn of old, but it's not the end of the world, I don't think. The newer range of darts tends, I mean, if we look at the Target, for example, Target have a cardboard outer with a foam insert, which isn't too premium, but I mean, it looks nice. People like the feel of it and like the look. That's probably a more modern way to move forwards. So there we have it, a nice simple case. Nice flights there. Made in England. No branding on the case yet, it's a nice plain case. Just fluff that out there so it looks nice in the display box. Let's get these out and have a look. Got this nice, I really like this grip here actually. It's a lot more detailed than I realised. You see in the pictures, there's a lot more grip to be had, a lot more divots there for that front grip. The rear is fairly standard. It's a wider, not too deep ring grip. Nice little TV icon there, like that. Bet Matt loved that bit. The Loxley symbol on the back, and on their stems there as well. Matt Edgars flights. Primetime TV. Quite a short standard point on there. Change that out for a grippy point if I do end up throwing and using the darts. Although it's a first edition, I may keep these for myself. Yeah, nicely made actually, very nice. So guys, I wanted to give you a live reaction to me throwing the darts, just because it might capture something when you're first throwing them. Got them all set up with the larger flight, so I think this is his exact setup, the 21 grams. So stem's loose. So all of those had the same entry, which I think is important in a dart. Sometimes if they're quite cheap darts, they don't feel the same kind of balance, and you can have them sort of entering at different angles in the board. So they all entered at the same angle, quite nice and straight through the air. I was holding a little bit further back. I'm going to try the grippy section first, actually. All the same entry again. Rear section is very, very standard. If you like a more solid feel to your dart, you know, a lot of people like the Stephen Bunting, the Generation 3, maybe Generation 2, I'm not 100% sure. The completely solid style dart. This has just a tiny bit of ring grip on there so that you can just feel a little bit more. So it depends on what kind of grip you like. If you like a lot of grip on the rear, they might not be ideal for you, but if you're a front gripper and you like a lot of grip, perfect. The smooth section here, where you've got the icon. See how they go from the middle of the dart. So those for me, that's perfectly where it's balanced right in the middle. It's a really nicely balanced dart, but in the middle for how I like the darts to sit at that sort of angle, yeah, they're really nice. I think it's important with the dart to have a few different types of grip because it allows you to find a reference point. Even if you don't necessarily use you know, the majority of the grip, wherever you decide to grip the dart from, if you know what's either side of it and you can feel the difference, that's sometimes important. So for me, I've got right in the middle there, I've got the grip from the front because my thumb goes slightly over it, so I can feel just that tiny bit there, whereas I feel a lot of material on the back there, so I've got nice stability. So it's actually quite nice to be gripping from there, actually. Okay, so now I have the full Edgar setup, slim flights. Let's give these a go. Okay, so they sit very, very low at the moment. I'm going to try a little bit further back. It should even itself out the further back I go. I'll go from that smooth middle section first. Okay, so that's evened up a bit more. Yeah, so they're stacking like sort of, probably about that angle there, I'd say. Low Phil Taylor style. Now from the back. Okay, so those are almost straight. They're probably a slight angle like that. So, these flights, not for me. Evidently, Matt is a much better player than I am, and these particular flights work really, really well for him. They zip through the air nice and quickly, but they just don't stabilize enough for me. Whilst they go into the board straight, the angle of entry is always pretty low. I mean, for me, I'd minimum want exactly even. Like I used to have when I was using Phil Taylor darts and using a slightly bigger flight. I like to stack them in that way, but even then the small flights were just so hard for me to control. Maybe it's my throw, I don't know. Now for those of you who know, Matthew Edgar recently hit a 170 checkout against none other than Gary Anderson. So I thought I'd give this a go myself. Come on! Woo! Boom! 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 I can tell you, I have only previously hit one 170 in my life. With these darts, already I've hit two 170s. I don't think it's a honeymoon period. I really do think these darts are nicely balanced and they suit someone who likes a slim barrel. If you weren't sure about the Edgar darts, I hope you are now. They are a really great quality dart. I was asked to give my honest opinion on the darts and I think that I've done that. My final thoughts are, the front section of the dart is really grippy. It's a really dynamic front grip. If you like a ring grip, this has a little bit more intricacy and feel to it. I definitely recommend you giving it a try. One point to note is that the darts are really slim. That gives you lots of space to get into that treble bed. The grouping is therefore easier because there's a lot more space with thinner darts. It's as simple as that. If the packaging were increased, I think that the price point that they put it at is very fair. The slim flights, whilst not for me, may suit other people, but that's not really something to comment on the actual dart itself. Who knows, maybe LoveDarts will destroy Matt Edgar with a 170 checkout. Watch this space. Matty, I'm coming for you. Thanks for watching today's video, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. Please like, share and subscribe to see more from me. I've also put some links to some of my favourite channels below as well. That just leaves me to say thanks for watching, guys, and remember, love darts. I feel like Darth Vader here. The dark, the light. I haven't set this up brilliantly, I'll be honest. It's this light here. Artificial. I think I've given that a true portrayal. Don't know why I said true portrayal. I don't know. Why did you say that?